What's going on, Rand?
Oh, it's project day here on Free Left. Our engines are aging, not giving very good compression anymore, especially the starboard engine. So we're looking at needing to repower maybe in the next year or so. In order to try to push that back a little bit, we're trying some SnakeOil, some weird stuff bought from some company over in Australia for quite a bit of money. If it works, we'll help improve the compression quite a bit by desludging the engine.
Are you wearing your work pants?
I am. I'm highly fashionable. They yes, they have quite the pocket feature here. It's an indoor-outdoor situation. Yeah. Hi. This is me humping our engine.
Well, he's already extracted most of the oil from the engine block.
I need to find the engine drain plug to get the last little bit. Using this doesn't really quite get all of it out before we go to the next step. That's the plan. Because this engine's a little better shape too. And I'm wearing gloves. Looking so much more professional. If you don't have one of these, you're missing out. Oil siphon pump. Its oil changes like way easier. This gets way down there. Gets a lot of stuff. So this is step one. We ran the engines enough to bring them up to full temp, which means it's hot in here right now. And then while the engines are still quite warm, fully drain all the old engine oil. That's step one. So step two is to refill the engines with kind of swaggy oil. It could be anything. This is awesome oil, which has the added benefit of having a really nice pun there, where if you use this oil for very long, your engine will be a goner. It's not that good. The key thing is flushing oil concentrate. Desludge the engine, get rid of all the grime all everywhere, and clean up hopefully around pistons and rings and all that. So we'll see how she goes. So the reason we can use goner oil, kind of swaggy oil, is just basically a vehicle for the flushing oil concentrate, and it's not going to be in there for very long. Step two. So our dipstick now, after filling with the swaggy oil, is just above full, or just below full rather. It's pretty clear, which is usually how it ends up looking right after oil change. Let's see what happens after we run it with the oil flushing concentrate in there. We've run the engines just for like 5 minutes just to warm them up a little bit. And now we're going to add our flushing oil concentrate. So a ½ ounce per quart. 1 ounce. Oh boy. 2 over. Thank you.
What happened to that funnel?
Yeah, the other engine I can put it right here because these hoses go the other way. Just get out of the funnel, please. Jeez. Super handy for exact measurements. So this gives us our 1 ounce of flushing concentrate. Let's just see how black the dipstick is. Oh, it's actually still quite clean. Let's see what we get out of it after the detergent rolls around in there for a little bit. Now, after putting the flushing oil concentrate in, we fire up the engines, run them at about 2200 or so, mid to kind of mid-range high idle, no load, for about a ½ hour. Let the flushing oil concentrate course through all the parts of the engine and pull all the sludge and goo off the walls, and then we'll see what drains out when we do the next oil change here in about an hour. Then your waste oil from your original engine oil. Gotta get rid of that.
Dicey on a moving
A
boat.
little bit trickier on a moving boat.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's probably good. So now after running the engines, take a quick look at the dipstick just to see how much nasty stuff is in suspension again. And on this engine, very, very, very little. Should have done that on the other engine because the other engine was really quite black. Our starboard engine is kind of our problem child these days. So this is kind of interesting and hopefully pretty encouraging for this engine. I don't know, not sure what our result is yet. What?
Is that oil in your head?
That doesn't sound right at all. That never happens. if you have, like we do, oil filters that mount sideways on the engine, like this. Whenever you take them off, there's always a bunch of oil that gushes out of there. And I think it was Nancy at CYOA in the Virgin Islands who taught me a cool trick, told me to go to the store and buy some Huggies or something. You buy just a regular old diaper, make sure it has elastic ends on it, and you get it right in up around the filter, make sure that this goes in hard against the engine as much as you can. When you spin the thing off, bloop, just like a baby dump, it's all contained. It's brilliant. Sometimes you get drip-free oil filter changes, which never happen. Now we refill with good oil, and then Bob's your uncle. We'll be off and running, and hopefully it's gonna be like a brand new engine, which is way too much to ask for. But maybe it'll buy us a few more months, maybe another year before we have to repower. We'll have to see.